heavy snow that has started to set in the West Metro and Canadian County. We'll send out Brandon Pennell. It's picked up for you here in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, Andrew, that's right. So we're still on I-40 at the Cherokee truck stop, and you can see by the shot, the snow it's no longer light to moderate. It's heavy. It's a wind-driven snow as well. I-40 right now is still well travelable. I mean, there's no snow cover at all. But one thing we have noticed, it's been snowing like this for probably, I'd say, 30 to 40 minutes. So it's trying to overcome the ground temperatures. The shoulders and the intersection in between the main interstate and the off-ramp are now trying to become snow covered. So if this continues, for another hour to 2 hours, we may start to have a few travel problems and snow-covered roads out on I-40 in far west OKC. Back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Brandon. And now, Val, you are out in the West Metro as well. You've got all snow in your shot. How have things been going?
Yeah, so, Andrew, we are in El Reno right now. We've been coming west on I-40, and it started changing over in Yukon. Now it is all snow, not as heavy as what Brandon has yet, but it's starting to show up a little bit in the grassy areas. So we'll keep watching it, Andrew. Back to you.
Awesome. Thanks, Val. So, yeah, snow is coming into parts of the metro. We've seen a mix of rain and some snowflakes here in Oklahoma City. And check out some of this heavy snow. I mean, it can make a difference pretty quick. 2-hour difference from Saddle Mountain, sent it from Kathy DeMarcus. Just after noon, some snow was starting. Grass is fine. And then 2 hours later at 2:30, grass is covered. Some of this parking lot looks like it's getting some slush on it. The road there, it looks like it's faring pretty fine, so that's a positive, but it's a very heavy amount of snow that can really add up in a relatively short amount of time. That's where Brandon's at, and you see Val's not very far to the east, but he's far enough away to be out of that heavy snow that extends from Western Canadian down into Caddo County and even down toward where Jeremy's at. I've seen some snow-covered roads in parts of southwest Oklahoma where some of that slush is thickening up a little bit more. Here across the metro, it's a mix of cold rain and a little bit of that snow. West Metro dealing with the all snow, and then East Metro, I haven't seen any reports quite yet from the Shawnee area and areas north of that, but some rain. Would not be shocked if there was a couple flakes coming down towards Pauls Valley. Looks like just rain at this point. Chickasha, I've seen reports of snow, even though radar was showing green there. I have seen reports of snow and sleet out of Chickasha through this afternoon, and snow continuing down in far southwestern Oklahoma. So air temperature for a lot of the day has been too warm. It's starting to change a little bit for some of us. We're getting cold enough to get some of that heavier snow. And like I was talking about, that heavy snow band, that 2-hour difference picture I was just showing you, that makes a big difference in who's going to see something like that. And then as warm as some of us are without that heavy snow band, don't see quite as much. Warm road temperatures still melting some of that snow, but as snowfall rates increase, they could overcome that, especially with air temperatures dropping. It's now freezing in El Reno, freezing in Mustang, 35, Yukon 36, Oklahoma City and Norman 37 and more, and in Edmond right now. Still freezing all across southwestern and western Oklahoma for many communities. You head south a lot and a little bit warmer toward the Red River. Plenty warm across the north where road temperatures aren't an issue and snowfall hasn't been an issue. Southern Oklahoma, road conditions not bad, but it's that western along I-40 and then down into southwestern Oklahoma, kind of trapped between 44 and I-40 where we've got those road temperatures dropping at or below freezing. That's allowed some of that slush to form. And if this heavier snowfall continues, especially in Western Canadian County, could end up being more than just a little slush for some as the day continues on. Mainly rain here across the metro through the afternoon, with West Metro seeing the snow. Here in Oklahoma City, we'll get the snow as we head into the evening and tonight. Occasionally we could get a heavy band setting up. And is that right over Oklahoma City or is that toward Piedmont? That much is to be determined, so it could be going from a lot to a little when all is said and done, but things wrap up as we head into the overnight and tomorrow morning. Down across southern Oklahoma, that transition looks to happen about the same time that it happens here in central Oklahoma in the metro, right around that 7 to 9 o'clock window where we cool things off enough. Overnight, snow moves out and will quiet things down. Still looks like the best chance for the greatest accumulations are in southwest Oklahoma, 1 to 3 perhaps here across the metro. It's really going to depend on those road temperatures, but we'll continue to keep you updated through this afternoon. Stay with News 9. We'll keep you advised.
And thriving in this environment alongside the wild animals.